Hi there. These comments are for SH. This is Michael from BetterTOEFLScores.com. I'm getting ready to listen to your speaking practice test. And let's take a look at what you wrote. You said in the email you sent me, Dear Mr. Buchhoff, I've heard about your course and you really gave me some hope to attain my desired score in the speaking section. Before I subscribe to your speaking section feedback, I'd like to send you my spontaneous response without any preparation or adjustments to see where I am now. Okay. Can you please score my speaking response that I attach to this message? Also, if you can point out what kinds of issues I have, which I believe are a lot. Knowing that I got 28 in the reading and listening sections and then 26 in the writing section. I need to get my score before March 2023. So the good news is you're not waiting to the last minute. So that's a good strategy. So I have the rubrics here. Let's go back to the topic here. So the question is, some people think it's okay for a friend to come over without a notice, while others believe it's better to have a previous announcement. So can you come over unannounced or not? Or should it be a planned visit? That's the idea. If you ask my wife, you got to announce it. You can't just show up. Okay, let's see how you answer this one. Uh, yeah, everybody showed up and that's it. Yeah, basically I just talked about there's 4 assignments that you guys are working on this week. And then next week you have 2 assignments are due and the final exam is scheduled for December 5th. So that's different from what you've seen the whole semester. It means that you want to submit your final paper on Monday.
So submit my essay on Monday?
That's right, December 5th.
On Thursday? Or are we still holding the rough draft to get the peer review?
Well, those are assignments due this week. These things this week they'll be due on Sunday, and then the 2 assignments next week will be due Monday, the day after Sunday.
I have one quick question. How many quotes did you want on the essay? Like throughout the paragraphs?
Um, the essay you're working on right now, it depends. In part 3, that's where I specifically mentioned that you need to have 2 examples quoted from the passage, so at least 2.
Okay.
You should have at least 2.
I'm doing it on double speak.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Wait a minute. I'm thinking of a different class here. No, that's right. So you're reviewing doublespeak, right?
Yeah.
Quoting, it's at your discretion. But what I would say is keep the plagiarism number below 10%. If you do too many quotes, it's going to go above that.
All right.
So you want to keep it below that. So I think when you get ready to submit, it'll check that for you. It'll tell you where you are. But I would say 2 or 3 quotes in the entire paper is probably enough.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you do include a quote, keep it to about a line.
All right, I will.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay. All right. Good luck. Yeah, you too. All right, SH. Sorry about that. I had somebody just come in from my one of my classes I'm teaching here at Cal State San Bernardino. You can see the room here. I already talked to everybody, and he was coming in a bit late. Okay, here we go. So let's listen to your response, and let's figure out what your score is and why.
I believe that it is better for me to have a notice if my friend wants to come over. First of all, I'm very busy lady. I have 7 kids and I'm trying to...
7 children? My goodness, good for you. Okay, let's listen to the beginning one more time.
I believe that it is better for me to have a notice if my friend wants to come over. First of all, I'm very busy lady. I have 7 kids and I'm trying to get a specific score in TOEFL.
But you're saying that you're busy. You have 7 kids, right? So then give an example to illustrate that. You go to you need to get a TOEFL score, but say, for example, on any given day, I have to take my kids to two different elementary school. One I have to take to middle school, and another I'm taking to high school or something. So you need to give an example to illustrate why you're busy, and that shows elaboration on that idea.
IBT test. And if one of my friends decides to come over without any announcement, it might make it hectic. So I believe it is better to be agreed about the visit so we can have good time together. Last time my friend came to my house and I was very busy with studying and helping my kids finish.
When you talk about last time my friend came to my house, you can say to illustrate. So use a transition word in there. You're missing that. The transition words help show the connection of your
The
ideas.
assignments, and it was hard for me to manage the situation.
All right. So I'm thinking when I listen to you, I'm guessing in the three area, and the biggest thing that stands out to me is topic development, where it says overall development is somewhat limited, usually lacks elaboration or specificity. You really have no specificity. You have no elaboration anywhere in that response. You're not just very specific. When you say I have seven kids, and then you say, well, my one kid, Richard, blah, blah, blah. I was helping Richard with his homework one day when my friend from school decided to come over unannounced. But because my friend came over unannounced, I was trying to entertain my friend at the same time I was helping Richard with his math homework that was due that night. He had to submit online for his class. So it was very difficult for me. I felt like I was trying to divide my time between my friend who had come over to visit versus making sure that my child Richard had completed his homework before the deadline. So you're going to have to get more specific, I think, with your topic development. That's really the one that stands out a lot. The next one is language use. It looks like your it's just imprecise. You're not very precise in the vocabulary that you're using, and you're using a lot of what I consider basic grammar and basic vocabulary. So I think that's also in the three area. And then delivery, the good thing is you're speaking quickly, fluidly. There's not a lot of awkward pauses or hesitations in there, so that's good. However, you can probably work on your intonation. I think that's one area that you can work on also. I'm going to give you a score here, maybe 22 to 23 points out of 30 according to the rubrics that I just explained to you right now.